Hey everybody, it's Christy back with another video, and today we are going to open the March Sketchbox. Very excited for this one. Unfortunately, the mail put my sticker right over this super cool piece of artwork. I'm going to have to go to their Instagram to take a look at it, but wow, really well done. That was the charcoal and soft pastels box, and I definitely would not have been able to make something quite so nice with that box. So good for you, Mozart_Carmen, and congrats on being on the box. Let's see what's inside this month's box for March. Okay. Ooh, I see green. That's pretty cool. Oh, I see Copics. Also cool. Okay. So first of all, we have 3 Copic Chow markers in really pretty green colors. We've got YG23, G99, and YG67. Not sure if I have any of these. I'll have to look at my Copic list to see if those are new to me. We have, let's look at the artwork. Oh, just beautiful. Absolutely stunning. By Amanda Johnson. And they're a member of the Social Squad. That's pretty cool. There is Amanda's information on all of the social medias. So definitely want to check her out. And we've got a manga layout and illustration paper from Hanamule. Ooh, is this the... So I hope that this is similar to the paper we got in a Sketchbox years ago that came with alcohol markers, because that Hanamule paper was awesome. It was some of my favorite marker paper I've ever had, and I still have just a tiny bit of it left. So that's really cool. We've got, ooh, some acrylograph pens from Archer and Olive. This one is called Shroom and Asparagus. Very, very fitting for this time of year, especially in Western PA. Asparagus is a spring vegetable here, and shroom, well, mushroom, it's mushroom hunting season very shortly here. Not quite yet, but very shortly. So that's kind of neat. And some really pretty colors. This is kind of like a warmer gray, and this is a nice light green. So it will go really nicely with what we've got going here. We've got our sticker. All right, so the sticker is going forward. I'll have this design, and then we just have different things coming out of the boxes. Not sure how I feel about that. It's okay. It's not, it would not be my choice. And then we have some Holbein. Ooh, some Holbein pencils. So let's take a look and see what colors we have here for Holbein pencils. Okay, finally got the wrappers off of these Holbein Artist pencils, which is a great brand. We've got fur green, we've got white, and lamp black. So nice arrangement of pencils. We'll see how this white does on top of the alcohol markers. And wow. So we've got Copics, we've got acrylograph, we've got Hanamule paper, and we've got Holbein pencils. That is an awesome box. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything here. Nope, that's everything. Some really great supplies, high-end supplies this month, and really cool, beautiful green color palette. Let's see what is there a challenge? Ooh, the prompt this month is succulent. Well, we know what I'm going to do then, because you know, if you've been around this channel for a while, you know that I love cactuses and painting succulents. So I think that's what I will do for this challenge. So let's go ahead and get to swatching and get to some artwork. All right, so really quickly before I actually make an artwork piece, I want to show what this paper does because I think it's really, really neat paper. This is what I liked about it last time that we got it in Sketchbox, and I really need to look it up and see if Hanamulle actually does offer it, because if they have a sketchbook of this, I would 100% love to have it for alcohol markers, because I find that the blending on this paper is absolutely to die for. Look at that blending. I mean, they're Copics, so I knew they were going to blend nicely, but on the back, you can't reuse it. It's not like crescent render paper where you have another side you can reuse. It definitely bleeds, but it doesn't bleed. Like this was underneath with nothing under it, and there's absolutely nothing on it. And I really went at it on here. So just to give you guys an idea here, you can really abuse this paper, but it is bleed proof, unlike most of the other alcohol papers that I have used. So that's just a little heads up before I start my art piece. Very excited now to play with these supplies with the prompt succulent. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I ended up finishing this picture offline just because I got disconnected and didn't realize it, but I was pretty much there for the majority of this. I cleaned up my shelves and I added some little bit of details to my succulents, but I love how this piece turned out. I thought it was so much fun, and obviously this is like stylized succulents, but I thought that would be a really fun way to do this. I need to sign it. Let me use the shroom acrylograph pen here to sign this. There we go. Now, I do want to pull this off in front of you so that you can see that I really went to town on those cactuses and not a single thing bled through. So this paper is absolutely phenomenal. It is probably my favorite paper to work with. I am going to, for alcohol markers, I am going to love it and love it and love it. And I really wish that I could get it other than being in a sketchbook. I wish I could just get like a paper pad of it to use when I wanted, which is something I'm going to talk about in a minute here. Here are the swatches again, and here is my piece. So is this box worth it? Yes, this box is absolutely worth it. Price-wise, we're going to break it down in just a second, but just going back to the fact that you get artist quality supplies. These are artist quality pencils. These are artist quality markers. I would love to have seen sketch markers in here instead of Copic Chows, but I understand that as the prices of things rise and shipping to places rises, that we have to do what we can do. So I am still happy to get Copics because I think Copics work so well. The acrylograph pens are okay. I like them. I think they're overpriced. That's not Sketchbox's fault. It's just, I think Archer and Olive, in general, I like Archer and Olive's products, but I often will wait until things go on sale to purchase from them because I think their things are just a tad bit overpriced. So I love those pens. They work great. They definitely were a great value add to the box, but here's the overall pricing. So the Archer and Olive acrylograph pens are labeled at $6 each. I couldn't find on Archer and Olive's website where you can actually buy individual pens. So in order to get pens, I would have to buy a set of 10, and that's $35 for a set of 10, which again, that to me feels like, even that feels like a lot of money for 10 markers like this, because they really have a tip similar to Posca, and I could get Poscas probably at about the same price, but Poscas are going to hold a lot more alcohol paint. So I think that there are paint markers out there that do the same thing similarly. But anyway, so I said $3.50 each. The Copic Chows I can get a little bit cheaper on Blick, but this is MSRP. And then the Holbein colored pencils, I couldn't get them cheaper. They are going to be $4.25 a piece. These are really fabulous pencils. They're going to go in my special fancy pencil case with my Caran d'Ache Luminance Caran d'Ache Luminance pencils and my Derwent Light Fast pencils. That's where they're going to go. And my Polychromos pencils. They all kind of live in the same pencil pouch. And then, again, the manga paper. I can't find it anywhere. I can't find even a pad that's similarly sized. So I'm giving them the value for that because there's no way this paper isn't worth that money. And so their value was $48.72. I paid about $38, including shipping. If you just buy this single box, it's about $40. So you would be maybe slightly under, but again, it's really hard to get these individual acrylograph pens individually. Holbein colored pencils are so expensive, so having a few to try is such a steal. And this paper is very difficult to come by. These are things that are not readily available, which means when they're curated well in a box, I find the value add goes way up for me. So not only are the products quality products that are worth it, they also are products that are a little bit harder for me to procure myself. So yeah, I think this box is absolutely worth it. I love this cute little piece that I made, and this does inspire me to get my alcohol markers back out and play with this pad of paper. Like, of all the things in the box, I am the most excited to have some of this paper again because it's just so awesome. So what did you think about this box? I would love to know what you guys thought about it. I would love to know if you had a different opinion than I did. I actually ended up really liking the monotone color palette. I thought I was going to be missing some sort of complementary pink or orange color to play with and to add flowers to the cactuses. But for what I didn't end up needing it, and I really liked it. What do you think? What color would you have added to this box if you could? That's what I want to know in the comments below. And that's going to be it for me today. I hope that this inspires you to paint something with alcohol markers or paint pens today. And we will see you guys in the next video. Bye for now.